Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, issue number 3 of 5. We are at the midpoint. Cool, right? Anyway, so this was fantastic. It gave us a story of how everybody else died, how April actually got hurt, how everything happened, what happened to Mikey afterwards, and it's wicked. I'm not going to go into the spoilers of it, but God damn, it's a hurtful, painful story. And fortunately, it's not even the bulk of what happened. The cool part, man, we get some great old school original TNMT art in this one. Let's get talking about who made this comic book. We'll go on from there. Story by Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, the two original creators, and Tom Waltz. Script by Waltz and Eastman, layouts by Eastman, pencils and inks by Esau and Isaac Escorza, Ben Bishop, and Kevin Eastman. And color assist by Samuel Plata. Colors proper by Luis Antonio Delgado, and the letters by Sean Lee. Hey, edits Bobby Curnow and Nickelodeon and IDW and totally freaking amazing radical comic books, brah. Cowabunga, dude. This was fantastic. Guys, I you know, I really expected them to go slow with this because they showed Mikey's death, right? They showed Mikey's death, the most obvious thing in the world. Mikey running forward and getting himself killed. And this is not Mikey, Raphael. And this was in the previous issue, right? In the previous issue, they showed his death and it was like, holy crap. So in each issue upcoming, are we going to see what happens next, right? That's also a Splinter went out. So are we going to see that? No, they finish it in this one. And unfortunately, it didn't have enough to do with the way that Raph went. But this one, I guess I kind of wish I could have seen more of the Turtles doing stuff in their final hurrah. But unfortunately, that really is the way that death goes sometimes, especially in something as crazy as this. And to find out, I'm going to spoil who is the person responsible for them dying. And I'm going to do that right now. In fact, while my hand is up, that's when the spoilers happen. So leave if you have the chance. When my hand goes down, you're safe. Dude, the idea that Baxter Stockman was responsible for everything was incredible. And it only makes sense the way that it happened and the idea that this is the way that they could do it again because we had a piece. Now, obviously, the grandson of Shredder, and I'm not overly familiar with these guys. And that's one of the things that's so amazing about this also. If you are new to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? I know them from the cartoon back in, 86, 88, 88, I think it was, when these came out. I know them from the cartoons, and then I read the original comic books, and I read a couple here and there, but, the Batman stuff, but not really that much. And yet I followed along with this with not any kind of a problem whatsoever. I hate it when people call me when I'm busy. Anyway, I thought that was absolutely fantastic that I could read this and I had zero problems understanding that something was going on, something totally cool was going on. I was able to follow along. I was able to get it up, even if I didn't remember the people's names, if I didn't know who each individual was that they were talking about. I could look, I could read, I could understand, I could follow along with the story that is being told right now. Please name more comic books that can do that because I'm pretty sure you can't fill your hands. I'm pretty sure you can't fill one hand with the number of comic books who are capable of doing that modern day. But we're talking old school here, people who understand the comics from way, way back in the day. So this was sick being able to see this. Guys, the idea that this person who I, covered my mouth when I said who was responsible for their deaths, he's the key to all of it. He's the key to everything screwing up in the first place because they had a peace. They were trying to make a peace. Oh, there was no trust on either side, but they were trying. And then, woo! Crap, screwed that one up. I'll remember to edit that out at about 4:30. Wow, absolutely screwed everything up because he's freaking loco en la cabeza, and it shows. So him coming out and just, boom, screwing this all up, it made so much sense. Now, what I didn't actually see is what I'm hoping that we see in the next issue. That both sides of this guy, that both of them think it's the other side that screwed it up. in some way or another, that there was actually no peace. When in reality, I think that there could have been. I think it would have been perfect. All it takes is one crazy. Chaos theory. What Dr. Malcolm Ian, Jeff Goldblum from the Jurassic Park movies. Oh man, this was an absolutely fantastic comic book. This genuinely does my heart good to see a comic book that comes out now, brand new work coming out today, that recognizes the old stuff, knows what else to just kind of leave out, right? And just boom, smacks it up, flips it, rubs it down. Oh no. This, it really does my heart good to see that there are still good modern day comics or modern day interpretations of the old stuff. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure the comics would be a lot better if Kirby and Lee and Ditko were still around, right? They'd probably still be good if they were still doing the books. But that's just not the case. And while we're right now, the idea that Eastman and Laird are doing this, honestly, just take it for what it is. I don't know what 20 years from now, 30 years from now, I'm putting a date on these guys' lives, but when these guys are gone, when they're not doing comics anymore, when it's just other people doing the books, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? People just saying, we've got to figure something else to do with these four Green Turtle guys and their Rat Master and this hot chick who always wears yellow. You know? I'm sure. I'm sure. But in the meantime, dude, this is here. This is right now. And as late as these things are, I never know when the next one is coming out. For the next two issues, I know that there's going to be some good comic books on the shelves. That is irreplaceable. Guys, I'm out. I hope that you enjoy the comic book. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, like the video. And consider watching an ad so that your favorite YouTube creators can be paid. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.